In this video, I'll help you learn to convert a JSON string to a regular JavaScript object and vice versa. If you type a piece of JSON code into your browser's console, it should not produce any errors. For example, a JSON string with one property named greeting that contains the value of the string hello. If I run this code, I get back the same result. It's worth remembering that JSON is basically just an object represented in the form of a string. It has some specific formatting, but it's a string nonetheless. So to work with JSON, it is common to convert it back to a JavaScript object to work with its properties and methods. To do this, you need to use the global built-in JSON object and its parse method. Let me demonstrate this now. First, I will assign the JSON string to a variable named JSON str using the const keyword. Next, I'll run the JSON parse method on this variable by typing json.parse and then JSON str inside the parentheses. I press enter and notice that a regular JavaScript object is returned. I want to save this object as a variable, so I assign the JSON parse method to a variable named aplain_obj using the const keyword. Okay, so now that my JSON string is stored in a regular JavaScript object, I can manipulate it just like any other JavaScript object. Let me demonstrate this now by reassigning the value of the greeting property. I type the object name, followed by a dot, and then the object property equals hi. Press enter and notice that the word hi is output. I can confirm this by inspecting the object and notice that its structure has been updated. Okay, that's how you convert a JSON string to a JavaScript object. You can also go the other way and convert a regular object to a JSON string using the stringify method of the JSON object. Let me demonstrate this now. For example, let's start by declaring an object named data and assign it some properties and values. To run the JSON stringify method on this object, I type json.stringify and place the object's name inside the parentheses. The result is a JSON string. Notice that both the object's keys and its values are double-quoted strings in the JSON syntax. It's important to remember that while plain JavaScript objects can hold functions, JSON strings cannot. Another limitation is that valid JSON doesn't allow the use of JavaScript comments. Also, when you stringify a JavaScript object containing a method, that method will be excluded from the stringify operation. In this video, you've learned how to convert a JSON string to a JavaScript object with the parse method, and how to convert a JavaScript object to a JSON string using the stringify method. If you work with retrieving data from APIs, converting the JSON strings to JavaScript objects will be a standard workflow. You can then easily access the object's properties programmatically. This is a vital tool in your tool belt, and I encourage you to practice this.